Mommy's YouTube channel.
Hey y'all, welcome back. As you can see, I'm filming somewhere different today. I'm filming at my desk. Because I have been studying my ass off for the past 2 weeks. So, there have been a lot of changes since my last video. Let's see. So, the first change is my classes have gone completely online. I have mixed feelings about that because online classes are a little more difficult, and once you have gotten used to listening to a lecture 2 days a week for about 8 hours, it is difficult to go and start watching videos and listening to people talk over PowerPoints. It's just not the same. So it does make things a little difficult. It's also extremely unorganized, which messes with my anxiety. I do have generalized anxiety disorder. So everything has to kind of be in its place before I'm able to do anything. So it's kind of difficult because everything is just like pew, 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 everything crazy. We had to go on campus last week, even though we weren't supposed to be on campus, and do one clinical day and take an exam. And the exam was really easy. I feel like this is really bright, y'all. Is this too bright? Let me see. Maybe because I'm like squinting. Is that okay? Okay, great. Oh, it's still kind of dark. Okay. So we did a clinical, which was basically our clinical instructor tutoring us for the exam we had the following day, which helped us tremendously. So I don't think I could have thanked her enough, because I think a lot of us probably would not have passed because we were in that transition right before that test was scheduled. So it was kind of like, oh, you went to class Monday, but don't come back. And we're like, okay. So right now they're in the process of making our tests completely online, but they haven't quite finished the software for that, so we haven't done that yet. But we have been doing like quizzes, take home stuff. What else has been going on? I took Ethan to Jacksonville, Florida to see his dad about 2.5 weeks ago. And I'll put some footage of that in this video. And I had a good time. I went to the Louis Vuitton store and I got something fun that I'm gonna semi-unbox for you because I'm already using it because I couldn't wait. So that was nice. Ethan is at grandma's house because mommy has to save the world. So the Rona kind of got us all out of whack right now, and I don't really like it, but it is what it is. People have been asking me, oh, what should we do? How can we not get the coronavirus? First of all, exposure. Stay your ass at home. I mean, I understand that it's hard to stay in the house all day. Trust me, I know. I hate it myself. But seeing what I have seen in patients that may or may not have COVID-19, but they do have other respiratory issues, take it from me, stay at home. If you have to necessarily go out, whatever you touch or use, wash your hands. If you're gonna use gloves, change out the gloves before you transition from one item to the next and then touch your face or touch your phone. If you're gonna wear the gloves, you have to change them. Also, don't throw them on the ground when you're done. I've seen so many little rolled up, little balled up gloves on the ground. People take them off and throw them on the ground. It's fucking disgusting. Excuse my language, but it's disgusting. And that is why everybody's getting sick, because y'all are disgusting. Y'all talk about how, oh, it's so nasty to fly on a plane. Oh, it's so nasty to be on a cruise ship. Now we're starting to find out what's really nasty. It's definitely not that. You know how many people cough and don't cover their mouth? Sneeze and don't cover their mouth. If they cover their mouth, they cover their mouth with their hands. And then they go touch the doorknob. And then somebody behind them go touch the doorknob. And it's just over and over. And that person shakes somebody's hand. And it's just a big... You're just passing germs around. It's always been like that. Wash your hands. Okay? Stay inside. If it is something you just have to go out and buy, see if that place offers a curbside option. So maybe they can just bring it out to you and go. Stop hoarding and stockpiling. You have to remember, you have an elderly population that needs things, that they don't go to the store as often as we do, you know, the younger population, because it's more accessible to us. So we're kind of like, I'll go later, I'll go later. But the elderly may not have someone to take them to the store. They may have to catch a bus or get a ride from somebody who probably works 5 days a week and they can't get what they need. I'll post some grocery delivery services in the description box so you guys can pass them on to your friends or family to see if they're in the area. But they have all different types and they go to different stores. They have Instacart Shipped, which are the main ones, and you have your Walmart online pickup. So those companies are, you know, they require a membership, but I'm pretty sure they would waive that membership for at least 30 days so you guys can at least get what you need, and I would ask them before I sign up. But just make sure your elderly have what they need. And it's crazy now because they say like 60 is elderly, and I'm just like, my mom is elderly. Like, I am like 26 years from being elderly. That is crazy. But they are the most vulnerable and those that are immunocompromised. This is not the time to be having a kickback with your friends and parties. This is not the time to still ask your friends like, hey, I'm going to Vegas. What is there to do? Absolutely nothing, because it's absolutely closed. I mean, the exposure is getting out of hand because people are not staying at home. And then the lack of testing is also not helping minimize the risk of exposure, because you don't even know if you have it or not. And they are turning people away who don't have the marked symptoms. I am not a coronavirus expert. I am just a nurse, and just from what I have seen, people are not taking this seriously. I will post some reputable links in my description box about the differences between the coronavirus, allergies, and flu, so you can read that. I am also not a conspiracy theorist, so if you have any conspiracy theory comments that you'd like to make, I suggest that you probably make them on another page. There are plenty conspiracy theory pages out there for you to watch on YouTube. This is not it. I'm a realistic person. I know it's hard as hell to stay at home. But if you have to go to the store, I mean, if you just absolutely have to leave your house to go to the store, get everything you need in one trip so you don't have to continue to keep coming in and out. Most stores have an online store where you can like just drive up, or you can even see if it's in stock, so you don't have to go to 3 or 4 different stores to find one item. So I suggest that you use that method. The numbers are increasing every day because tests are now becoming more readily available. Try not to indulge in social media so much, because there is so much false information going around about the coronavirus, and it's like a scare tactic to me for like every day. They're like, oh, this is a new case, oh, it's a new case, oh, it's a new case. And it's good to be informed, but it's not fair for people to scare you. Of course there are going to be new cases. This is a pandemic, so there are always going to be new cases as tests become available. As people continue to still try to live as normal, the exposure is never going to go away, and our asses will never be able to go anywhere. Okay? We've done this before. Not us, but there's been several pandemics that we have lived through, conquered, started over. It's kind of like a repeat in history. I don't understand why us as a highly developed place is not prepared, but we're really not prepared for much of anything. I mean, it's just crazy. And I never thought that I would have to be separated from my child because of the type of work that I do. So I kind of feel how military families feel. Like, I can't have my child in my house, A, because I have to work, B, because of where I work, C, the type of work I do, and D, the type of patients I'm exposed to. Granted, I do everything. I take my shoes off at the door. I don't wear them in the house. I take my clothes off. I try not to hug him or anything until I get out of my scrubs. I try not to sit around in my uniform or get in my bed or my sofa. I try not to do any of that, cook or anything in my uniform. But sometimes it's just inevitable, and you're tired, and you might cook in your uniform one day, and you might sit down on the sofa because you're exhausted beyond. But I knew what I signed up for when I became a nurse, and then apparently I'm going to get my RN, so apparently I like it a lot. So I want everybody to take 2 hours out of their day. Don't get on social media for 2 hours, because I think the coronavirus is driving us crazy. And everything we post now is the coronavirus. And none of it is adding up. It's wrong. 50% of it's real. 50% of it's not. Oh, they're going to do this. They're doing that. And also, if you live in a certain area and y'all just might have the same city and county names, could you verify that information before you share that post? Because you'll be sharing something for fucking Antarctica, and we live in Alabama. So fact check your posts. Make sure you're posting for the right area, your right demographic where you live. Because I'm about sick of that too. But anyway, I'm gonna post some sweet little videos and pictures of Ethan when he went to go see his dad in Jacksonville, which was absolute fun. And I hope that this YouTube video will brighten your day, because I know YouTube is really full of coronavirus videos. So I'll post the links in the description box for the grocery delivery services, and I also post my code. This video is not sponsored by Ship, but I'm willing to share whatever information I have. If you have questions or comments or anything, post them down in the comment section, and I respond pretty quick, because I don't have anything else to do. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic week, and hopefully we'll be able to go outside and have fun with our friends again.
You look so happy.
Okay. Look at that. Look at you, Ethan. Oh my God, Ethan, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe this. Wait a minute, let's see, right here. There we go. Let me see. Ethan.
What? I'm doing.
I believe you.
You can?
I cannot.
Cannot?
I'm so proud of you today.
So proud. Oh no!
Ethan.
My iPad is ruined.
It's okay.
I'm dropping you text now. You said you want me when it starts.
Where we going?
Florida. When I wake up, we're in Florida.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna take a nap.
All right. Close your eyes. Look,
I don't
do you know where we are?
Florida.
We are here to surprise. Turn the light on.
A surprise.
Yeah, you're going to surprise your dad. He has no idea you're coming. This is gonna be so cool. Boy, you don't even care. You just playing a damn race car game. Surprise! He was looking like, who in the hell is that? Hi!
He was like, what are you talking about?
I was like, you ready for a party? He was like, who the fuck is that? His face was right. Who the fuck is that? I was like, you gotta be quiet, Ethan. Hi.
All right, hey, how you doing?
Hey, that's Tiffany. Tiffany, that's my boyfriend, Derek.
All right.
Careful with the tablet.
All right, we're good.
That's Derek. Derek, that's Andrew.
All right.
I thought that was you. I was like, oh shit. I was like, nah, that ain't him. I know. They all look the same at night. Aha.
There's no word.
No, nothing. This is your surprise. This is the party. We've been planning this for weeks.
I'm ready for the party.
Surprise!
Waking up at noon, wasting time is all I do. But now when I'm with you, so much time, nothing to do. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it starts. Being with you just feels right. You said we could meet it when it starts. Sun is about to go down. So what you doing tonight? It's everything I can't think of. Waking up at noon, wasting time is all I do. But now when I'm with you, so much time, nothing to do. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it starts. Being with you just feels right. You said we could meet it when it starts. Yeah, I'm really being honest. giving you my hand. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it starts. Being with you, this feels right. You said we could meet it when it starts. Yeah, slow down. Sun is about to go down. So what you doing tonight? It's everything I can't think of.